All right, thank you. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Economic Development Harlem Peers Committee meeting. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. The time is, we waited up to what time? 6:56. 6:56.
6:57.
We're gonna call the meeting to attention since we only have 3 board members here. So we cannot approve anything, but we can have a discussion. Right, we're done?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna adopt the agenda.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight
Did you ever
into,
get the last month's meetings?
I actually sent it to, I just sent it to.
What's the name did do them though?
No, he did not, no. Last month was, May.
Right.
He has
And
not.
he was graduating, so.
Yes, he has not done it.
Do you know if he remained on the board after?
I don't know, we can ask, Chair Victor, if he knows. Chair Victor, do you know if Clayton is still on the board?
As far as I know, he has not resigned, so he is,
Okay,
as far as I know.
all right, okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, so, I'll try to reach out to him, maybe I get a phone number.
And the other young man from Columbia, where was he?
Michael Iglesias?
That his name? I know, you know me, I know the face, it's not.
Yeah, Mike, he said he got some kind of a summer job, a very
Oh,
good
did he
summer
really?
job, yes. And I think it's in California, didn't he say?
Isn't it Tyrell?
Who?
Tyrell that you talking about?
We're talking about Michael Iglesias,
Oh,
our committee member,
okay.
who's a law school student who has, I think he's working for some federal agency.
Agency, right, okay.
I don't know.
Good for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I guess we're just gonna talk about our small business conference.
Yeah, we have to really seriously talk about the West Harlem Piers.
Okay,
And somebody, and I didn't get it, told me there's some big boulders coming down there. That I've been, as far as I know, I didn't hear them bring that to the board at all. To discuss it, and we need to get down there because I was very sad about the 2 young men we're talking about, because I asked them to meet with me. Because that economic development of that definition of how the Parks Department spent that dedicated funds was so far out of not making no sense. That's why it took them 2 years to answer Victor's request. It took them 2 years to put together this crappy thing that don't make no sense. And why dedicated funds are paying people in other parts of the park to come to not deal here. I can see if you're paying them to work in the park. So now that it's season, and I'm looking up, nobody's fixed the path that the people cross and the bicycle, people run up and down. Summer's gonna be a while, you know. And now you're gonna tell me some major vote is documented, nobody took the time to tell the board? Somebody called me on the phone and asked me if I know. I said,
well, then, you know, I thought to go there, but we saw the steps and we need to write to them. Right, since they said that they have money to dedicate it to fix it, then we need to write to them, and tell them that they need to fix up the place.
no, they need to be sued. That's the one thing the young man over there said, and I said, Bridget, give me one more time, because it's clear that they have misused the dedicated funds. And they can't even say that they told the Parks Department, because they never went to those meetings either. But West Harlem Piers doesn't have a park, it only has a grassy area.
But he said that a number of times.
No, but I'm saying that if you look at Parks Department of the board, you'll see their names up there like they come into a meeting up there. Cause they associated it with parks when they don't have it, you understand what I'm saying? In any event, there's a whole lot of money, and guess what? This is the last month for the money. It ends in 24.
But I thought they said that, no, that this is not the last month.
No, no,
That
no.
was About 10 more years.
Contract, Columbia Benefit Agreement ends December 2024. What they said was, which is why I wanted the young guys to come with and make me fully understand, is what they said was any unused monies that they were holding, they would then use the interest from these funds and use them. Remember that conversation? It's just
Yeah.
tape, right? Okay. Remember them talking about how they gonna use it? How you gonna use the interest? It ain't even your money.
Right.
And I have the thing they sent with the 9,000 pages of what I couldn't understand what they were talking about. That's why I asked the young people to join me. Because I asked you to tell me what you're doing with this money.
Okay, can I just say, did we discuss a couple of meetings ago about getting help from the controller's office about an audit of this multi-year project? Did we discuss that?
At one point, when I was in my normal.
You and I see your hand, will recognize you one person.
Who's that?
This speaker, please.
Whose
You
hand is it you see?
You and,
As I was saying, at one point, okay, I really felt the Parks Department should be sued. Because it was clear that they had misused the money. But before I went directly to the comptroller, they asked me to come back, not them, but in general, they said, no, go back to committee and then let committee, you understand?
When was that?
A couple of years ago.
Okay, but I'm talking about us, since I've been around. I seem to remember like 3 months ago, we discussed it, and I don't
Going
think
to the comptroller?
of getting help from the controller. The controller has dozens of auditors on his staff, the controller of New York. That's all he does, is audit all these city agencies
Yeah,
and find out all these inefficiencies and what's.
yeah, I know
That's
what
why
he
he can be a
does.
donor.
My whole thing was,
Uh-huh.
if, when you call, see, I want the comptroller to look at this. I don't care if they had 10 staff or one, because the name comptroller is all I want to know, that Parks know they gotta answer. I don't care how many people, you understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's why we
Yeah,
seem to come, at least some of us had that understanding
I
that
didn't
it
get
would
it.
be a good idea to get the controller to do this.
Yeah.
You know,
To
because they
review
issue
the-
reports all the time. I mean, just this week they issued these reports all the time. And so, anyway.
no, the bottom line is, I like to stick to it, but I don't care how often the comptroller reports. The bottom line is,
But you do want
comptroller of the
evidence.
city of New York, let
Uh-huh,
me clear, the comptroller of the city of New York it has been asked to investigate the use of the dedicated funds, period. That's what we're
when
talking
did
about.
that happen? When did
That's
that
what we should be doing. We haven't done that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's precisely the issue that I seem to recall us discussing a few months ago, but not really resolving. Mr. Green read a letter, but I think that's the letter he sent to the guys at Parks.
yeah, but you know, the thing that the Parks did come here.
They did.
They sure did. They
I
came,
remember
they
that.
came with that report. I told you, it took them 2 years to write it. That's how long Victor and them asked them for it.
May I interject, Madam
Yeah.
Chair?
Go
There's a
ahead.
couple of things I want to say here. One is we need to specify that the report is incorrect. So you need to point out where it's incorrect. I never got the documents. I don't know who has them on your committee. I did sit in on most of the meeting. So we need to pinpoint where this money was allocated to Parks and Recreation for the Harlem Piers Park, right?
Mhm.
Starting in 2008 and to go 24 years thereafter with
Right.
so it doesn't end in 2024, just to correct you there. It ends in 2032, if my math is correct. 2008, and then 24 years thereafter is the language I remember.
I don't remember that language, but okay, Victor, if you say so.
You can check the document.
I
Um,
recall him saying it's not gonna end this year.
Right, I
I
recall
remember
that
him
too.
saying that,
Mhm.
that much. And,
Park said that, what I understood Parks to say was they know that the benefit agreement ends this year. And what they were saying is funds that were not already spent is how they were going to use it otherwise. But Victor, I understand what you're asking me for. I didn't know you didn't have a copy of it. I gotta look for that now
Okay.
again. I
when
put
you
it
get a
on the
chance.
side.
But just wanted to correct the date. It's 2008 and 24 years thereafter, which is, if my math still works, 20 2032 is when
right,
they stopped giving the 500,000 at a 3% increase each year.
Oh,
So,
yeah?
yes, I don't want you to go with false information. So that's how it
Oh,
works.
I wanna find the signed agreement, cause I didn't see that, so I gotta go look and make
it's
sure
just
that
the
I'm right.
24 plus 8 equals 32. I see how you're looking at it, our chairman.
No, I think he's right, but the assigned agreement is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I don't have mine in here.
So I just
Okay, but thank you, I'll pay attention, Richard.
clarify that. So
Yes,
if we want to go to the comptroller, I want to make sure we go there with correct information.
yes.
We're not, coming incorrect.
Okay, I can appreciate that, but isn't the whole point for the controller to do an accounting, a comprehensive accounting? The controller has the staff to do this.
Yes, correct.
The controller has the staff to do this. And, that's what we want, because we have really, it sounds like all these years, we really don't know what's happened, really. I mean, so.
So the committee's not satisfied with the report that was given at the last meeting from Parks. Is that correct?
Correct, you are correct. We are not satisfied with that report, nor do we really accept that report as accurate.
Okay, so that would be the basis to start an inquiry with the comptroller then.
Correct.
Okay,
Well,
now,
I
Go
thought
ahead.
some details were lacking, and as our chairperson said about how money left over, they were gonna spend money, this way. It was not clear to me the source of their authority for this decision making. That's part I was never really clear on, but maybe that's because community benefits agreement is not clear on who has the authority. I haven't really read that,
So
so.
the community benefit agreement, what Columbia did is they said, in effect, we're going to put these funds there and that's it. Whoever they said it goes to, that's what I can't find. I don't believe that I must have put this somewhere special. But I had it from day one, what Columbia said they would do. And they have done it. They have made that money automatically available all the time. And this, according to what I understood, is the final year. You guys think there's another one? You could be right. Right? My understanding, I'm looking for it. I got everything in here but that, but I got on the.
You looking for a report that the Fox brought?
Yeah,
It's a big bundle.
big bundle, yeah. It's just a good time.
Yeah, and they did it year by year.
Okay.
From 2008. Victor, you wanted to say something?
Yes, as an aside, I don't know if you saw my email earlier today. I passed there on my bicycle and the porta potties are there. 2 porta potties
Yes,
are there.
I saw it. Yes,
Okay,
I saw you.
I just wanted to thank Steve Simon for that.
No, we enforce that party. There are those parties that you see there. It's not this now, it's a formal agreement, and I think that was for 4 years. 2 or 3 years, but I think it's 4 years that those porta potties have to be there because of the original, you understand, not what's now, it's the original one when we jumped on them and they ordered them. They're in the minutes, that much I definitely know for sure, that porta potty conversation is in the minutes. How we got it. I can't believe, that's what I get for clear, I saw clearing some of the stuff out when I needed it not here. But I need is not.
You and I see your hand up?
She's still there.
Okay, seems like she left. I don't see her again.
Yeah, I think she left. She was here.
Oh, okay, alright, I guess maybe she'll come back again. Alright,
City farms.
while you're looking for that, Ms. Dunn, let's
Okay.
just jump to the small business conference.
Yes,
I saw an email that, Victor shared, where he was talking about, funds can only be given while the project is being, organized or something like that, Victor?
No, my email was saying that as you're planning your budget, submit the budget to us. We've had occasions when people who have spent money and then they come with receipts and say, can you
Oh.
reimburse?
Right.
Doesn't work that way. It has to be approved first.
Yes.
Then you
Alright.
spend the money, then we reimburse you. Not you spend it, you know, we've had people unfortunately come and say, yeah, I spent this foot. We said, well, we never approved you to spend that amount of money or that item. So I'm saying, as you develop your conference, you come up with a budget, what you want to spend, and you submit the budget, it gets approved, then you spend it, we reimburse you.
Okay, thank you, because I wanted us to, agree on the budget today so that we can,
For next year,
yes, so that we can send it in.
well, how much of this year's budget have we used?
We haven't used anything because we haven't applied, but the thing is to make up the budget. What are the things that we need for,
No, what I'm saying is in the current budget, what are we short? So we could add more to it. What are we short in the current budget? We haven't used it, so.
we have not made a budget with budget lines, budget items that I think we are allocated 1,200, am I correct, or is it 1,000?
But-
So yes, go ahead, Victor,
1,000 even.
1,000 even, okay.
Victor, where's my $200?
That's for the
I saw 1,000.
So now we want to know, agree on, what do we need for the conference that we're gonna spend this $1,000 on?
For the conference, you need,
Flyers,
you need flyers, you need the sign to be made, you need to determine what, distribution of information you will be given for each meeting as well as the overall conference.
okay, can we just take one step
I'm
at a
sorry.
time? That's okay, cause I know you guys got it. How many flyers are we making,
Well, how many
And how
people do
much
you want to reach?
and how much are they?
Well, if you do you know, like, let's say you do a ream of flyers, that's like 500 sheets of paper, all right? Some are gonna be posted in different places on kiosks around the district, and they're gonna have a set in the offices.
I'm asking that, how many and how much? So that we can do a budget. So if we say we wanna do 500 flyers.
Yeah.
How much do they charge? Will they charge for 500 flyers? So that we know that, to subtract that from the 1,000.
Somebody else is making the flyers, not us.
I guess.
Just asking.
You mean the board making the flyers? Can the board do the flyers?
Yeah.
Okay,
They did in the past, so you have to shut up, cause y'all
Right.
be talking
Yeah.
a whole different conversation
Okay.
from me, so. I
so
shut
the
up.
design already, okay, so we can remove that, that's the.
And now you know, the board can make the flyers. What we
okay,
do, we have
flyers
to
will be
supply them with the
in-kind.
paper.
Right, all
To do it.
So flyers is in kind.
Yes.
What else do we require for the budget, for the,
Did you want to have a continental breakfast? Did you say that?
I said that, yes, since we're gonna be all there all day, it's important to have continental breakfast and then lunch. You know,
All right, so
Where are you having it, at Columbia still?
We have, that's what we're saying, but I don't know if anybody has put in the, request.
The reason being,
good.
okay, and you know me, everybody wants to say, oh, the Columbia Forum, well, hello, it sounds good for a concert. And even the Columbians don't go there for the concert. So we're talking about having a conference where the general conference meets on one floor and then the breakout rooms are on another floor.
When there is a housing conference, similar things happen. When you have any other conference that I go to, it don't matter, it does happen like that too,
yeah,
you know? It's just like a location,
And
we just
bottom
have
line is
to have
that-
signage.
I
And
am
you let
going,
people know where what's happening is where it's gonna be, where it's gonna be happening at.
if this is what the committee wants to do, fine. I have said from the beginning, from somebody who's been to more conferences than they want to talk about. You need to be able to control the conference area. If you think about it, Joyce, you was there, that mayor controlled that area. And if he needed to go to any other conference rooms, he could just send somebody right there.
I think the thing that we talked about, the issue was that of equipment. That we didn't think that, unless we find out that the Manhattanville had the equipment that we were required, which are the sound system, AV audiovisual system, which Columbia has. I think that's one of the things that made us go to Columbia. They have the equipment. Well, that's if Manhattanville has equipment.
Yeah, well, you know what, I listen to everybody, and yes, I am still for the Manhattan. But bottom line, we had a date with Columbia that Columbia canceled. Hello, let's act like they didn't, they sent us that, oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't have it here that weekend. Anyway, keep going.
about Manhattanville business district.
I think one important thing we need to figure out is the equipment. Okay. If Manhattan, if you say Manhattanville, does Manhattanville have the equipment that we need?
I don't know, because I canceled the date.
Okay, so then let's focus on,
So my whole thing is, let's have it somewhere. I personally would prefer to have this type of thing, of event, where the committee can be in control of it. I don't want to know I'm on the main floor and Joyce is 3 floors up to the meeting. Or that I got to get you, but I got to send somebody to get you when I can just walk across the hall and say. That's the meetings I attend. But obviously you guys attend these meetings where people run all around, so you're, well, I ain't in. Oh, here's the business conference, which is not what I was looking for. But go ahead, if you want me, you're dead for Columbia, go ahead on.
You have another place in mind, Ms. Dunn?
Obviously not, nobody listened to me, I said the Manhattanville Community Center 400 years ago. And if it was good enough for the mayor of the city of New York, I don't know why it ain't good enough for us.
Well, I wouldn't use that as a yardstick, but anyway.
Well, I thought he had a very excellent conference there.
Yeah, but
What
where
he had.
do the breakout rooms, in the classrooms?
The breakup are right there on the same floors, 3 of them. I showed them to Miss, to
Adam
everyone there.
or
Yeah,
Joyce.
I showed them to you. They're
Okay.
all on the same floor and everything. And the bathroom and everything is there. And a kitchen if you had to cook or heat food, everything is there.
Okay. Just curious.
I'm
So,
pretty
yes,
pretty thorough when I
she showed
suggest
me. The
something.
only
You can
thing
count on it.
she did show me. The only thing that we talked about, I mean, the question that was raised here was just about the audiovisual, you know. Sound, right? Do they have speakers? If somebody wanted to have a presentation to make, do they have the equipment?
Well, if they don't, put it in a budget to rent one. That's why we do in a budget. I can ask them, but if they don't, That's
Because
how,
we need to do the budget today and send, because it's by June 30th, if we don't put in the budget, we out.
well, when you having the event?
When is the event? I'm sorry to interject.
October 19th,
Okay, October.
Okay,
right? Unless I'm mistaken, I mean, we do have to submit a budget to the office.
Yeah,
How do we maintain the $100,000? How will it be reserved, kept in reserve for us, without it going back to?
I will check on that. I don't think it's an issue, but I'll double check just to make sure.
Okay,
Joyce,
yes, ma'am.
the current budget. You need to commit now to order the solar things, the signs that.
The office is doing it, yeah, both of you talking about, the office is paying for that, so they're paying for that.
Oh,
So I'm looking now to see the cost of renting audio visual.
okay, let's do that. And the right thing is, let's use the current monies that we have and not let them expire. And then we can go forward with a new budget, but let's be sitting with money, let's assign that money somewhere.
Have you ever rented a microphone and speakers and stuff like that before?
Yeah.
I have no idea how much they charge. But it's, I mean, it's a great idea though.
Mhm. Wonderful. Okay, they used to have a rent a center, right?
Huh.
Rent a center, they still working. Yeah, rent a center is a place that was not too far from here, but I don't know if it still exists. Where you can rent practically everything,
Oh, well, you rented the equipment.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't, it's come some years, but there was one in the neighborhood, I don't know if it's still there.
Yeah.
But that's what we should do, rent the equipment.
Yeah, it used to be on St. Nicholas Avenue.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Center, let me see.
And even if you need special chairs, because one of the things they were saying is in some of the smaller rooms are for the children. So the chairs were smaller, but I know there's some chairs on the stage that may not be enough. But we have a budget, let's rent rent all of what we need for the event.
Except Mr. Roby.
It's still open, right here?
Not open like now.
Yeah, not
Closed now. There's one on 596 Lenox Avenue. There's one on Third Avenue, 2202 Third Avenue, and.
Do they have anyone on St. Nicholas? So they moved out of there.
They Nicholas,
let me-
Broadway, Amsterdam, see what you can check. Northern Manhattan.
I'm looking at the list of locations. I don't see one in St. Nicholas. I don't see it.
And on Lenox Avenue, it's where?
596 Lenox Avenue. I don't know the cross street.
That must be uptown.
Okay, so let's take a look and see how much they're renting now.
Mhm. And do they deliver or do they want you to pick it up? Gotta figure that out too.
So,
See.
the PA system. If we get,
I'm with you. If we get what?
so we rented, who's gonna manage?
Who's
gonna run
manage
it?
what?
Okay, so we got a PA system, right?
Yeah,
Who's going to be managed? Who's going to be the sound person?
well, who was gonna be the sound person if they had the equipment at Columbia?
Columbia's staff. they don't have
Was
to-
gonna be the sound person for the event?
Just
They
like
were
when we
gonna
do the
speak
meeting,
for us
they don't speak for us. No, the sound person is just
to check
operate,
that it's working?
just operates the equipment,
Operates.
just like
Oh,
when we
an
have the meeting.
operator for the sound.
Yeah, it's just like when we have the meeting, they're there to operate.
Well, figure it out and see if it needs to go into a budget.
596 Lenox is like the West 140.
I don't hear you speak on.
I'm sorry, 596 Lenox Avenue is like West 140.
Yeah, thank you. I don't live up that high, up by the bus station, okay.
I live 5 steps.
Annual playground, yeah.
Yeah.
So a PA system is,
You want screens, somebody gonna show
yeah,
video?
somebody's probably going to show, we wanna do a presentation. So we would need a screen as well as a, projector and
That's
so.
in the main ballroom, not in the smaller rooms.
I don't know. What if they wanted to do it in the smaller room?
Yeah,
What
we're
would we
doing
do?
Well, if they wanted to, then you would have to have a whole separate, see, that's what I'm saying, you need to know what the small room conferences is going to be about. And the people coming need to know, the people running the smaller ones need to know what's available.
And the small business, sorry, in the, actually, I just have my notes. I don't have my notes. Okay.
Fine.
This is supposed to be a speaker, and this is the special people, what did I have?
And then you said project.
That's that. That's something.
So here's the speaker, Gemini, party system, they call it. Let's find out how much. For 1,001. Okay, so how much of this is?
Joyce, do you know who the Manhattan Empowerment Zone people are, Upper Manhattan Empowerment Zone, Daniel
Yes.
Fleming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll have them here for for that meeting.
Yeah, we are now in the program.
That's great.
Yeah, I have the file from that meeting that we didn't have with all the people still in it. So
Okay.
just to change the date.
This
and go
is so inexpensive. But the problem is, it's going to business side. All right, so this one is $21.99 per week.
What are we talking about there?
The speakers rental,
Mm-hmm.
it's, let me just read what it is. Fully weatherproof, rechargeable battery powered Bluetooth PA speaker with a large woofer delivering the feature one simple front facing control panel for easy adjustment. It allows the speaker to be used, let's see, the speaker and what, it can link to another Bluetooth for expanded sound in the player. Stands. And wired microphone included, okay, so it's the speaker, FM radio playback, speaker stand and wired microphone included, so that'll just be for one speaker.
How much?
To rent it for the week is just,
Oh, we,
yeah, well, I mean, you take it back, I mean, of course, but it's so cheap.
Minimum, yeah.
Minimum is $21.99 per week, that's what they wrote there.
2,000
No, ma'am, $21.99.
and 99 cents for a week?
Yes,
Let me
so,
ask you something.
let's see. So we have 3 places, 3 rooms, then we'll need it for 3 rooms, so that'll be $21.99 times 3.
Okay. If it's rolling, I'm just saying, we can't move it around, so you said the times to be, okay?
So that's the speakers. Speaker, stand, and microphone.
That includes my, okay, all right.
That's rental is $21.99 per week. Okay, this and then times 3,
21.99,
times 3, yeah.
$56.
21,219.
It's just a rental, we're not buying it. So that's why it's so cheap.
Is this decimal low? That had $219.
No, ma'am, 21 points.
Oh,
$21.99.
$22 for 1 week, if you want 3 of them, And you want $66 plus tax.
You can't imagine why it's so cheap. You can't imagine. why
Okay,
it's so cheap.
65.70, okay.
Yes, Victor. Victor, you want to say something?
Oh, I said it was a great deal, Miss. Yeah, it was
It
a great.
really is. I
Yeah.
was shocked. I didn't know.
Mhm.
And you've read this with them before? You've used them before?
No,
No.
I usually just get the sound and the person who's gonna do it. At the same one shot for this, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah,
I wonder why it's so cheap.
cause you're renting it,
The rent is sensitive.
Yeah, but why?
but it's just, no, it's just a microphone, speakers and stand.
Right,
Yeah, I still wonder what the quality is. I don't know how much it's been used, if it's in good condition, or it's maybe kind of beat up.
well, wait. It has nothing to do with the speakers, it has to do with the company. Is the company reliable for what they're selling or not? Let's get it right.
Okay, that's true too.
Let's start it right, so if that company ain't reliable, then we can't count on the speaker, so you need to know.
Okay, yeah, that's why I asked if
But
she
it's
rented
the
from them
company
before.
that, not
Have
the
you used
speaker.
any other vendors for PA system? Have you used any other?
I haven't done it in many years, otherwise I would have suggested someone
Okay.
to you that I could know that works, but I haven't done it.
You're renting a car, a house, or what? You're renting a microphone. Either it works or it don't.
And speakers,
And
yeah.
speakers. If it works, you bring it, you try it out. Don't work, we'll take it back.
Check the company,
Let's keep this
because
moving.
they're the ones responsible for it to work.
Yeah, they're not gonna give you
Time
something.
to waste your time on what they,
You want a DJ kit?
do I wanna what?
A DJ kit,
A DJ?
kit. It's
Kit.
$34.99.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm checking their reviews online.
Okay, see what they said, that's very good.
Let me write down the name of it.
Reese Brown said they will steal your money, trust me.
Oh,
All right, keep going.
The supposedly manager will take manual payments or will decide how much your dumping will be based on if they like you or not.
Oh,
Discriminatory location.
go ahead.
Misha Viero said your employees are liars and they don't know what the customer
No,
is
they
like.
got a bad review, so we need another
Well-
company.
Two bad reviews so far. They have 3.9 stars out of 4.
mm,
That's their average of 24 reviews.
not so fabulous.
And these are the first 2 reviews, but the third person gave a 5-star review.
Okay,
Exceptional management and customer service experiences. That was 8 months ago.
Oh, that's
what's the
different.
next one?
The bad reviews were how long ago?
The bad reviews, the first one I read was a week ago.
Oh, that's recent, okay, so, yeah,
The second bad one I read, also 1 star, was 7 months ago.
okay.
This third one, 5 stars, 8 months ago. Another 5-star 4 months ago, a 3-star a month ago. 24 reviews.
24 reviews. Okay, the one that says 3
So-
stars.
When
The one
I
that
would
said-
like Joyce to go with whoever is going to the company when you get ready to rent the equipment.
Wait,
I'm sorry?
did you say something?
Yes, I said I would like to go to the company with whoever when we get ready to rent the
Of
equipment.
course,
Mhm.
of course.
So that we can have a clear understanding, because I don't have any problem explaining at all. Oh, I see your face, Joy.
No,
Cracking
I
up.
just put this here as times 3, so that's like $66.
Okay,
Okay? We got some more money to spend. What else we need?
put $100 for that when you're done with it.
Okay.
Now, what, did you decide, how much we were gonna, who's gonna be the vendor for the coffee and the tea and the pastry and stuff? Who's gonna be the vendor for that?
Right, I don't know. Who's gonna be vendor? It could be, what's the name of this people? Cafe One? Cafe One, do you know Cafe One?
Were they on
Yes, that's one.
Amsterdam?
Cafe One's on Amsterdam, right?
They were City College, is right?
Yeah, they are so good, so nice, so community,
Okay.
you know.
They could, because remember, for the other one that we had, I used the company up the hill here.
That could be for lunch.
Remember they brought all the food ready to go,
Yes, Cafe Wise.
But I've never been to Cafe though, so what are you asking?
She's community oriented, she will give a discount, she's always like that. Even if you don't want this.
You know
But
what?
she's
At
good.
140,
Let Joy.
On Amsterdam, maybe 130, I'm not sure.
I think I know I've been past it, but it's a local place. I've been there for a while.
Yeah, she makes good food.
Okay.
No.
All right, so how much you gonna, I mean, like, how many people are gonna show up? What are you gonna tell them? She's gonna say, how many people are gonna show up?
No, Joyce.
Yes,
Ladies,
ma'am.
ladies, listen to me.
Where's the
This
food?
is what I do with all the businesses I wanna work with. I did it with the business up the street.
Mhm.
You want to find out what is the base cost for the meal that you wanna order before they put the profit on it, and you pay them the base cost. The profit is their donation to the event. That everybody is winning. You see that, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's winning.
Right, that's a good idea.
That's what I do. I'm busy.
How many people should we, budget for?
How many do you think may come? 25, 30, 40, what?
So you're paying the wholesale cost? The base
No.
cost, the wholesale?
No, because the wholesale still have a profit in it. You got to go all the way down.
Hmm,
I talked to the owners.
Did anybody here go to the business conference they had?
No, honey, I'm economic, I was economic development. See this face?
yeah, yeah.
87 years old, I was doing this shit when they didn't even have a subway. You hear me talking, I know what I'm talking about and what I'm saying and why, from past experience, I've been doing it forever.
Wow, it's a long time.
And when I was employed, I was the director of business and conventions for Fortune 500 companies.
Oh, wow.
That's not what I'm saying and why.
So you're doing a lot, you've done a lot of this.
I used to call them and say, send me an Amtrak train. They had that kind of money. And they reroute the Amtrak train from wherever it was to wherever my company needed that train to be.
They rebooted.
Only from where I went, money to, I know.
Impressive.
I know, honey. Ford Foundation was our company, two of the banks were our company for the events.
Mhm.
So they called us. We rented the place, we got the state Amtrak train, with the only body could get on it was the people from us, and then they served them the food.
Well, that's a Long
I'm
Island.
talking, but I don't know. That's why I be like, cut the crap, let's get to it.
Cut to the chase.
Yeah, I experienced on it.
Okay, when I find the lease, if I still hire you, I want you to negotiate.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm not mad at you, I'm just about the business. And I think to be on the.
So are you gonna, what I think the publicize? You gonna pay down?
That's how I think.
Hey, Darryl, how much did you go?
Stand outside with me.
Honestly, you don't just.
Wouldn't let them approach.
No, because we still segregated.
That's what I think of some further minor.
So I learned very much of this. I was there, that's why I wanted
Wanted an event. And she wanted me to, I said, try to get her, see, I was gonna ask.
You
why
sit
I
outside and
don't
pick
think-
up
I
the
said, you know, like, he sent me emails, he said, I get like 4 emails a week from. Yeah, company going, that's their thing, you know, and,
I talk to you now, I ain't saying.
you know, but I don't know what.
You see what I mean, me, but. All right, Jason, which one we got left?
I don't think we can afford 100. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to have a side conversation, but I was, because we were talking, you know, we want the continental breakfast and stuff like that, and we didn't know how many people were gonna come, and I didn't want, I was gonna throw out a number, but I didn't wanna do that, and then I said to Chairwoman Joyce, are you gonna advertise with Darryl? You know,
Darryl Donnan.
Daryl,
Oh, I know that.
I don't know who he is.
He's
You
an
do know.
audience
you do
developer.
know, you know Daryl, everybody knows Daryl, everybody in Harlem knows Daryl. That big guy, light-skinned guy with the
Yeah.
short
I
afro,
know that.
he's missing a
Maybe
couple of
that's it.
teeth.
I don't know.
Daryl T. Downing.
The
Here it
name
is.
is familiar.
Chris, reminder, Jazzmobile is co-producing Duke Ellington in a symphonic mood, celebrating Duke's 125th year, Friday, June 7th, 2024 at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
And where is
I
it?
can't go-
At Aaron
yeah,
Davis
I don't-
Hall.
Yeah, I can't go to that.
Okay, no problem, but here,
He worked for Rosa, Rosa Rivers.
he works with
Oh, Lord, I was
Bosa.
in
He doesn't
Bosa.
work for
I was
Bosa.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Rose,
With-
boy, I
yeah.
worked for
With
him.
Bosa.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Daryl's company, and I think
Yeah,
Daryl's.
yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm not gonna be able to go, I've seen it already, they have it in my gate.
But I was asking her, did she want to advertise our event with Daryl Downing? Because I get 4 or 5 emails from Daryl every week about what's happening
When is the
in
event happening?
Northern Ohio. Our event is October
October 19th.
19th.
And you want to put it out now?
No, she's not saying to put it
So
out.
this is
there.
Daryl T. Downing.
Wait, honey. Bottom line, you wanna put it out now or just put him on the list to notify?
No, yes.
Gotcha. All right, next, got it. Why is he familiar? Yeah, I know him.
You know,
But
I
I see a picture, yeah.
just saw him, this
Yeah, I know
ago.
him.
But this is the
And
ad,
he'll know me too if you're telling me. Yeah.
this is his ad at the bottom of every email.
Okay,
It's Daryl Downing.
okay.
So I was just asking, we were having a little side conversation, did you want him to publicize the event? Because if he publicizes it and he has that little square thing, you know what I'm talking about, where people,
Right,
yeah.
QR code.
With the QR code, we'll know who's coming, we'll have a great count on who's coming.
Now, wait a
No.
minute. Are we having, I'm listening to you. Are we having a business conference that's supposed to help small business?
Yes, yes,
All right,
yes.
and we want to publicize it widely, how we're going to be able to control the attendance. Like, we have to be able to, you understand, because how you gonna suppose 400 people show up? Where you gonna put them?
Okay,
So you need to have already an invite, you understand, it's
Uh-huh.
not a public event, it's a business event.
well,
So I would wanna know,
Okay.
not that I want a flyer going out all over the place, but I would want a list of the businesses that you may think could benefit from the event. That would make more sense to hit them,
oh, I see, okay, well, that's one way, okay.
because it's a business conference, it's not entertainment and enjoyment thing.
Well,
But I'm still back to the money, Joyce, because we need to be able, before this budget runs out, so how much money is left?
Okay, what you say is a good point, but Daryl publicizes all the events for the Harlem Community Development Corporation,
Yeah,
okay?
I
And
don't
so,
want to publicize.
but the thing with him is the events for the Harlem Community Development Corp., which are all business meetings, all of them, it says click here to register. You know what I mean? So, because I've been to a number of those that are, often held at, that building down on 25th, the building with,
Yeah,
the state office building, the held at state office building, and you'll have 400 people showing up, but you're supposed to.
you have your areas that you use, because I've had meetings in there too, so. I
Right,
know.
and so he does all the advertising for Harlem Development Corporation, so he does publish business meetings. And everybody who comes to those are supposed to be business people, although I know everybody in there
No, I
is
know,
not
I
a
know what,
business
I know
person.
what you're
People,
saying.
I'm just putting that, I guess.
Now, I wanna go back to this, because remember, we co-chairs here.
Yeah,
We co-chairs.
yeah.
Let's back it up, Jay. What I wanna understand is, are there businesses that we know we want to hit and give them the extra help? Or is it just, listening to her, just a general thing? What is it we're trying to accomplish? That's one chair asking the other chair.
Right, I would say to make it open,
To all the businesses.
right, based on
Okay.
what we are offering, right? Business and will come based on what we're offering, and I'm sorry, I should have been better prepared today. I usually carry my package of, let me see if I can pull it out, of the, flyer, the dummy flyer that was made,
Okay,
that shows what it is that we are planning to do. And that should attract,
cause I had never seen it. Did John see it? John Martin?
yes, yes, everybody saw it.
No, I didn't. You didn't say I didn't see it. Now maybe, you know.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Okay. But I really wanna be sure that we're hitting a lot of the people you mentioned, Joyce, who are running businesses from their homes or something that needed an area to. That was the other reason we looked at to go to that business district to see what they were able to offer.
The way to, I'm thinking the way to hit most of those people who are running their business from home is also, yeah, that could be the way, because, they are online with, Daryl. Also, putting the, flyers all over the street and also on the kiosk, you know. it's
Okay,
like
so then you have to plan on a registration date that closes. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you won't know how many's coming and you won't know if you got too many. So you
That's-
have to figure out how many you want and what is the registration date
Mhm.
closure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm still back to the money that we're about to lose at the end of the month.
How many do we want? How many people do we want to show up?
Right, that's a good question.
As many as we can afford to keep.
Do we want to show up, and that'll tell us, then you'll go to the caterer and tell her,
What are you saying?
so how many people do we want to show?
Sure, all of us here.
I apologize. How many people do we want to show up, like you said? How many people ideally do we want? And we'll go with this number to the caterer to order the coffee, the tea, the Danish.
I'm up to the space and what else, other stuff we need. Cause some stuff some things I think should be donated partially,
Uh-huh,
not fully,
uh-huh,
which I'm very good at working at
uh-huh,
and getting.
uh-huh.
Everything can't always be free. You try for it, but it depends on how big you're trying to hit.
Mhm.
Okay, so what I'm trying to find out, bottom line is, one, where we having it, what time to what time it's going to be, how many people you think that we can handle total. Can we handle 300? Can we handle 200? Can we handle 400? What do you all feel? Because I know what I think for the space, but what do you feel the spaces can control comfortably?
I think we'll be lucky if we get 100 people.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, if you're looking for a number that small, which I was hoping it would be more, but if you're looking for a number that small, then you need to right away know how much money you want to pull off to reach out to them and what they're going to get in return from learning. Because what I hear is they come in for dinner. I'm making a joke about it, but what are you gonna eat here? What are you gonna, no, they ain't coming, they're coming to learn something. Who is directing this conference? Who's gonna be in charge of each of the individual meeting spaces? You can bring your dinner in your pocketbook.
Well, I missed out on the small business conference at Columbia University today. Although I did register, I missed out on it because I had something important to do from 12 to 2. But it looked like it was kind of well organized. I have no idea how many people showed up, but they have it says keynotes, Melba Wilson. Melba. And second, I don't think he's so lovely, but he likes to show, Mark Levine.
Okay.
And they probably got support from him, so anyway, they couldn't say no, but then, you know,
Mark has a political pull, keep going.
yeah,
I
and,
know Mark is.
and then it says here, panel, bankers share insights on how to fund your business.
Right,
And then it has workshop, and it has like 5 different bullet points.
now we're talking about. what
Under
I
the
need.
workshops.
Right.
Doing business with Columbia University, doing business with New York City and state. How
Oh,
trademark,
yeah, they stole our
how
idea.
trademarks and copyrights protect your business. 5, artificial intelligence for small business, and 6, building a successful nonprofit business. So those are all very fascinating workshops.
Wait,
For
wait,
me.
Wait till I pull up our, wait till I pull up our
You
flyer.
mentioned bullet points, you said, mentioned bullet points.
Well, they have them by bullet point,
Yeah, yeah.
organized on
Bullet
here,
point.
but those are
All separate
workshops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're separate
All,
workshops.
all occurring at the same time, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
were there?
I was there, yes.
Oh, they were all at the same time?
Yes, they all
That's,
happened at the same time.
that's a problem.
And they all happened at the same time, and also each one had a limited amount of space. So there were two that I wanted to go to. I went to my first choice, it was filled up.
Which was that?
What would I feel, which one, was- I think it was.
Doing business Columbia University,
No,
New York City and State, trademarks and copyrights effect.
marketing, something marketing your
Oh.
business.
Oh, no,
market-
wait,
market
okay.
research, market
Okay.
research.
They had the 5 workshops, and then they had small discussion groups on a wide range of topics, including bullet point, how and when to scale your business, bullet point, how to do and use market research.
That's when I wanted to go to, and it was closed up. They said, we can't take any more people. I think there were 15 people in the room.
Wow,
We can't accept any more people.
oh, I see.
So I had to
How
go to my
many people
second
were in the
choice.
room?
Huh?
How many people were in the room?
For that one, I think it said 15. I think it was 15. I think.
Okay,
15.
now I'm trying to get an idea of the number.
But then I went to the Doing Business with Columbia. That was a bigger space, that's
Yeah.
a bigger room,
I
that
expect
was
that,
like-
yeah.
more people.
Yeah.
There were a few seats, but that was my second choice. It was happening at the same time as my first choice, but I got locked out of my first choice. I did it was my second choice.
That's interesting. Michael?
Michael?
John, you are.
John.
John, I'm sorry, I apologize. John.
No problem.
Chris. All right, yeah, so the way that it's not, they don't show me what the schedule is. I just know the thing went from 9 to 4, which is all day. But they just have these workshops, like 5 bullet points, and then they have called small discussion groups, and they have like 7 bullet points. And you know, and then at the end in bold print, 1-to-1 mentoring with SCORE certified mentors. SCORE was like,
That was kind of happening all day,
Ah,
where you could sign up to have a sort of speed date with a SCORE mentor for like 15, 20 minutes. That was kind of happening all day. But it definitely happened in the beginning and it happened towards the end. Because SCORE was the main person that put this on, so they were really promoting
Oh, yeah.
the whole mentor thing.
yeah, yeah.
That
How
was-
many hours did this event run?
9 to 4.
Once a month.
No,
I think
9 to
5:30.
4. Well, no, 9 to 5:30, because I
Okay.
came, no.
No,
4:30, no,
Tuesday,
4:30.
it says 9 to 5:30.
Okay, that's a whole day.
It's a whole day, it was a whole day,
It,
you know, continental breakfast and lunch will be provided, yeah, okay, so SCORE, so
it
SCORE.
ended around 4:30 though, it ended around 4:30. Yeah, it was 4:30, I remember I had a meeting and then I came there. No, I'm sorry, What did it end?
It says 9 AM to 5:30, that's all that says on the flyer.
5:30, it ended at 5:30, I
Because you
came
came
here.
from there to here. I know what time you
Yeah,
came,
came at 5, I'm sorry, ended at 5:30, ended at 5:30, 9 to 5:30.
And then the
Now,
very
Phil-
last thing, it says networking with fellow small business owners, so I don't know if that was a closing reception, I have no idea what it was. I didn't
We
go.
stood around the atrium networking with other attendees, eating cookies,
Talking to each other.
talking to each other, and there was still also one-on-one mentoring going on at the same time too, and at 5:30.
Sounds like a nice event.
It was good. My only problem was, you know, it was happening all at once. Those
Yeah.
events you listed, they were happening all at once.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
if
I
you
got
went
you.
to one and it was closed out,
Staggered it. They should have
they could have staggered it.
You
because
missed the
those-
other, right,
Yeah.
right.
You missed
So
the
was
other.
there a registration for it? Did you have to register for each one of the ones you went, or you just went to what was available at the time?
You registered for the whole thing in general and then came and just went to each one.
Oh, okay, so you
have to
did
register
not
each one.
register for the
That
individual
would have been
ones?
more
You
sophisticated.
registered for the whole thing at once and then you
Yeah,
came.
no, I know what I asked you, you answered me, you didn't answer me the first time I asked you.
I like to
I
repeat
was-
myself to make sure I'm
I was a
clear.
bit
I do that. Huh?
Ours is a little bit staggered,
Okay.
because we are looking for nonprofits as well as for-profits. So in the breakout rooms, the breakouts are specifically for-profits or nonprofits.
Oh, that's good.
So that's how we organize ours. So if you're a nonprofit, you won't miss anything because the discussion is all for not-for-profits.
Okay.
And then the other discussion that's going at the same time concurrently for profit, so that's how we organize ours.
Okay, that's good.
So it's two
Yes, you don't
separate
miss it.
business experiences that they have to run, I understand
Oh,
what you're
okay.
saying, like that. All right, so what, depending on the size of the rooms and the amount of the people. This is why registration has to be in advance. You have to be able to close it off even if you have to have two events.
Right, so,
Close one and have another.
Oh, I forgot, and, people with orange badges, they had lunch first, so people with blue badges had lunch. an
Lord.
hour
name
later.
tags, thank you for
I'm sorry,
reminding
name
us,
tags,
name
yeah.
tags.
Orange tags ate first, blue tags ate, I think, an hour later.
How many people altogether were there, John?
Oh, wow.
How many participants?
About.
Well, participants?
Yeah,
Not too many tables. There's mostly Columbia, the SCORE people, the New York
no,
Women's
no, no, no,
Chamber.
you're a participant, John.
Oh, participants.
How many
Yeah,
people
that's what I'm
attended?
asking. How
Not
many?
who attended.
No.
I couldn't even,
Can you give me a guess?
it was a lot, it was well attended.
It was like 100 people,
I would say more than that.
more than 100.
I would say, but I really.
So I can understand why they would stagger the lunch times.
Yeah.
And,
I know they gave
yeah,
orange people ate first, blue tag people ate second, I know
and
that.
that probably, did that go smoothly?
Yeah.
What was the lunch, what did you guys eat?
They had a vegetarian option and a turkey option. They had two box sandwiches. They had a sandwich in a box and, they had these chips. The sandwich in a box, they had these chips. And they had some soda and water. For breakfast, they had coffee, two kinds of muffins. Coffee, I don't think they had tea. They had coffee and two kinds of muffins.
And
That was
water.
breakfast and water. For lunch, there was a vegan option and a turkey option, the sandwich and this. I had the turkey option. I don't know what was the vegan option. And they had drinks. They had soda and water. That was lunch. And then for the reception, they had all kinds of cookies. That was the end. For the reception, the mixer. Yeah,
They had cookies and coffee or something?
cookies, I think more coffee, but cookies, brownies, all kinds of like pastries, like
Okay.
dessert type stuff at the end.
So, just wanna go back to the, budget. So if we were budgeting the equipment for 100, then the people, the personnel that will run the equipment, they talk about, on the low side, it's 250 per person,
How many people are you looking at?
3 for the 3 places.
Then multiply that figure into there.
I did,
And how much did you get?
750 for
Fine.
3 people.
Okay, keep
And-
going.
750 for 3 people, $100 already for the thing, that's $850.
Okay, how much money do we have left from this year?
From 1,000, we have what,
If it is
150.
So now you still paid something of the 150.
Huh? What's left is
850 plus 150 is 1,000. And all we have to do is, so you gave out, $100 to the sound.
So we have no more money left for this year. That's what I'm trying to find out.
No, we have $150.
150,
Okay, $150
and
technically.
then we haven't done name
We
tags, so
haven't
that
done
will go,
name tags, we haven't done food.
and we haven't done food.
We haven't done food or.
Food
name
is another separate conversation because
Okay, so name
I'm
tags,
listening to him and I know this ain't Columbia. We ain't feeding you for the day.
so that name tags 150, that's done.
That's it.
Name tags.
That's.
Name tags gonna cost $150?
You get the thing, you get the thing, and then.
Joy.
Yeah, I came in, they cut my name out of a white thing and
Trying
they
to push
gave me
it in
this.
there, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
hydrated, and then you have to buy that, yes, ma'am,
Submit that budget
to,
to the office before the end of the month. So we got our money clear.
okay,
So that's set.
okay.
Now, once that is set, we can now decide on how much money we want to request for next year. By how much you feel was a shortage in what we had for this year.
Okay.
Got where I'm coming from?
Okay,
Cause we
so
be talking and we ain't getting, we ain't cutting up. No need, let's get it done.
Melba was great.
But now it's 8 o'clock.
as a speaker, she was doing.
Yeah, she was really
It's
inspired.
quite popular.
So. And
You got the budget down? You got
yes,
our-
ma'am. Yeah, I have it. We have, speakers. Speakers, $100. personnel to run it, $250 each, for 3, that's $750. Name tags, $150.
Okay, that's it, that's all. That's all.
All right. So, and that's what we need. We need to decide how long is this event going to go?
It was from 9 to, I have the flyer.
Yeah,
It was from 9 to 5, sort of, kind of, yeah, 9 to 5.
9 in the morning to 5.
I look for the flyer again. We had all this thing written down. Everything was marshaled out already.
But that was never shared with the committee.
It was, because we all did it here, and it was shared.
Well, I don't remember seeing it. I don't have to hear. I
That
don't-
was when you traveled, but that, no, let me tell you what happened, right? That was when your email was not working, because it was shared to all of everybody, and you said that your email was not working.
Oh, because I know I never saw any of this. That's
Yes.
why I'm not responding to it.
That's exactly what you told me. So I will send it out
Spectrum,
again.
because Spectrum had to come to my house and
Yes.
fix their equipment, because
Yeah.
nothing was, that's how bad it got.
Damn.
I'll send it out again, because we had.
I never had it. That's not even
everything
here. Good.
written down.
You should try Verizon.
Hmm?
You should try Verizon.
You know,
Verizon is a mess. I've had Verizon
Well-
for years, and they're
You don't like
a mess.
Verizon?
Oh, a mess. All of that.
well, my whole thing with Spectrum is, part of the problem is my base phone is a landline. I don't use my cell phone. I very seldom even give out the number.
Mm.
Because if I'm on my cell phone, I'm not able to talk to you. I'm in a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not in a meeting, I'm in my office.
But let me just check Staples, just to be sure about this name tag thing,
Okay,
so that we're not.
otherwise they're on the wholesale, let's check Staples. And I have a non-profit account, Staples. Yeah, I can keep it loud.
Well, that went quickly, if we just get the budget together.
The name tags holder, let's see how much that is, okay. The name tag holder here is 12.9, and there are how many? Maybe it's in this one.
Mhm.
24, we wanna do 100, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna need. On that as well. 5, we only need 5. So that's 1249 times 5.
Now you're working on next year's budget, not the one
That's
that
$65.
ends now.
No, this one that we're dealing with now.
All right,
this
you're
one
dealing
you
with the
do.
one that ends in June.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So name tags, that's the one with that. And we need the,
Melvin does catering, right?
Catering, restaurants, she has several restaurant locations now.
Uh-huh.
She's opening one in the Grand Central.
Oh.
And a couple other places. She's expanded.
she has really expanded. It's-
Yeah.
Who's it?
I don't know.
Melba Wilson.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I've never been to Melba's, so.
Neither
I
mind.
went to Melville's when Melville's was here.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I had the catering, which was quite good.
I knew Melville.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all her children now, they're all grown up and half of them have gone away from it, yeah.
Oh, okay, she did a great speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did great.
No, I don't know if it was who's right, but Melville was good. She, I gotta give her credit. She's really good. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm more of an Amy Ruth's
Mhm.
person myself.
Amy Bruce is good.
I like Amy Ruth's.
So do we want this type of name tag, or we just want the one where you click on, has a pin?
I think Technically, the hang one is better.
hang one
It's
is
easier
better.
to handle.
Yes, and that one will mess up your clothes.
Well, that's messy, because it's just a pain. I wanna put mine here, somebody else put there somewhere else, so. Hey,
In fact, this fabric's not good for me, for ribbon. It's cold start.
It's when you have on your fur coat, you ain't, hello, you can cover that hang.
Did you get any mattresses today?
Mattresses?
And at the last meeting, you said somebody gave you a mattress, or you were trying to give somebody a mattress.
Yeah, we
At the
actually,
last meeting, you said that.
yeah, it's true. Actually, there's one in our story that we're trying to give out. I think I'll bring it out next week. Yeah.
I don't know, it's upstairs. Oh, but you have a storage space, so that's fine.
Hanging name tags, right? Hanging. Name. Tags. This is more larger. Okay. A hundred in the box is, 89. So, 89.95, so maybe we might do 150, so that 2. Yeah.
No one used to book.
This lady exhibited with David Jones.
5 cheese.
She exhibited.
Oh, is cheese flavored potato chips?
She had that flavor,
Cracked like pepper,
this
okay.
flavor.
What is that marinara, the rest of it?
She was one of the.
You like the cheese ones, huh?
It can be a
Then
little
you
more
opened it,
flavorful.
that's it, that's what you said, you opened it.
I opened it, I'm gonna open this one. Peanut chips, it can't be that
That
bad.
was clear.
What kind of business do you have, John?
I'm opening a bookstore,
Huh?
opening a bookstore,
Oh, you have a bookstore?
yes, yes.
Where?
Somewhere in-
He's
Wow,
looking for a
looking
location.
for a space.
Open it.
I
wow.
really liked the Manhattanville, that was interesting. I had a great meeting with Scott Metzner, and he was like, you know, you should come here, so I might go there.
Wow.
I might get a space there.
Bookstores are very nice.
So the small businesses were exhibiting their products, is that what happened?
She was, the only small business I saw there.
Oh,
The rest were Columbia, SCORE, the New York Women's Chamber of Commerce was
Yeah.
there.
yeah,
I didn't see other businesses besides her.
okay, that's good. No competition, that's good.
Only
They
her.
have to have.
This was a very heavily SCORE event. SCORE was in the house.
Yeah.
They wanted everyone to take part in the mentoring,
Yes.
talking about SCORE. This was very much a
So
SCORE
they
event.
knew who they wanted invited.
They want people to take part in mentoring. They aiming for people to be mentored. So there was other New York Women's Chamber of Commerce, Columbia Business School was there, but it was really a SCORE event.
Oh, man, yeah. They really try to elevate their profile.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I could see that. I like the profile.
Anything else?
Have we spent all of the money for this year?
We have spent the money and then some.
Good.
All right, well,
Have we
that's.
made, no, thank you, darling. Have we made a budget for next year to request the next president year?
No, we will do that when we reconvene.
In September?
Or when you wanna do that? Okay, well, that's fine, okay, let me take that. That must probably be where the food, because you said food would be a different budget.
Oh, how much was our budget for this year?
$1,000, thank you so much.
The committee budget for this year was $1,000. Put in for 1,500 for next year. Done.
It depends on what they give us. But.
Put in for 1,500 for next year. I
So
ain't
what's
saying-
gonna be the items that would justify the 1,500?
What was the item that was justified this year's?
I'm telling you now.
No, that money was there long before we had this conference.
Oh.
They told us that. They told us that
Yeah.
every group is just gonna get $1,000.
Thank you. Well, how much is the group gonna get for next year?
Yeah, I don't like that place. We have to wait for what they said, they will tell us what.
Right, we got this year, what, $1,000?
No.
Then I think we should request 1,500 even if we don't get it.
No problem. We just
That's
have
what
to
I'm saying.
justify what we're gonna spend that $15,000.
Another conference, why you can't have?
No, I mean the items, the line items, for the budget. For the budget.
If you're going to hold another conference, you have to have money for the conference. You have to have the money for the publicity. You have to have the money
That's
for
what I'm
the,
asking you, what's gonna be the line items for the.
a conference.
You have to have a line item.
The point, when I'm
Yeah,
trying
just
to.
like what we did, just like what we
So
did.
have all of these line items plus publicity plus food.
Thank you. No, Joyce,
Sorry.
you got X number of dollars this year. What line item did you give them for this money for this year? You were here.
They told us,
Mm-hmm.
all we gonna give y'all is $1,000.
And now, and all I'm saying is request 1,500. You may still only get 1,000.
No problem about that, but the only thing, I think you answered it, right? Throw all this in and throw food and just about it.
Food and publicity budget.
Got it.
More public.
Publicity, yes, so let me add Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl,
Yeah.
that would be audience.
Yeah,
Audience,
audience,
promotion,
promotion, will be Darryl down, yeah.
All right, look,
He's like 500, we don't have to talk to him to reduce that.
this is the Economic Development Committee.
Yeah.
Suppose we decide to have a tour of all of the businesses of West Harlem. We get a bus to take everybody around all of the tours. That ain't good.
That's
But-
beautiful. Let's
No,
do
but it's
that.
still economic development. What I'm
That's
saying to you is,
Let's do it.
don't tell me about nothing there. Tell me about I want 1,500 next year. If you say yes, fine. If you say no, shine, but this is what I'm asking for.
Gotcha.
Why do you look like
You
Martin?
just couldn't feed us.
Let me tell you something, I don't know what you did.
You're like, yeah, I always stock up when I go to these events, I always stock up.
You understand what I'm saying, Joyce?
No, I put on so much weight from eating cookies and cakes.
Joyce, I'm about to leave y'all. Listen to me.
Yeah,
We spent this year's money.
yeah.
Notify the community board, this committee would like 1,500 for our budget next year. They can say yes or no, but if you don't request it, why should they give it? Ask for it. Or do you want me to ask for it as the co-chair?
Yes, you asked for it.
Fine, give me a paper, let me give a note to them.
I don't have a paper, all I have is this.
Should mind taking? Everything we said plus Darryl publicity.
No.
I'm sorry.
The Economic Development Committee is a separate committee from the West Harlem Peers. It's two separate committees.
Oh.
Therefore, Economic Development Committee coming from the board, let me put this back in here because I gotta double check. We didn't unfortunately deal with the West Harlem Peers and this summer now. Partner around with this all the time.
What you said, partner about?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
We're requesting a $1,500 budget for Eco Dev committee.
Let's see, no,
Request.
That's all right.
Now, the West Harlem Pier. I need somebody to tell me, are we asking the comptroller to sue Fox for our money or not?
I didn't remember that.
I don't know what to say. Please try to speak.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I wanted to get her, what she was gonna say. Joyce, do you think, did we decide we're gonna ask the controller to bring a lawsuit against the Parks Department?
we decided?
She asked me, they ain't asking me nothing.
I don't remember us. coming
I
to that
remember saying lawsuit, you said they, for them to, re-examine it, but not a lawsuit.
Didn't we want a comprehensive audit?
That's
For all
what we
the
said,
years
that's what we said.
From the controller's office.
Mhm.
You know, because we didn't like what they brought to the. That's what I thought, that we wanted an audit from because the controller, they do this all the time, with all the things, so they're disinterested third party,
Mhm.
so, yeah. That's my way of thinking, if that makes any sense.
Okay,
The monies involved here that was supposed to be dedicated funding. The report that was given was clear that they had used a lot of that money for other people. They talked about, well, the man who cleans here, yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, simple things, like the bike path is not been clearly defined. It is now summer. People are crossing with babies and little children, and grown-ups is riding on bicycles in both directions that are not identified. This is an emergency. This is not a do me a favor thing.
so what you're saying is that present, I'm trying to understand, and they presented the money as being used to pay salaries rather than being used to fix the problem.
They have presented the uses that they brought other people from the cost department to do something here without actually being able to identify it. I also think that, have you been to the fairs recently?
No. I live way up on the other side. I work way up on the other side. And I work from morning to night and I just go home and sleep.
That's I feel my body on the corner, so I need somebody to go down there and tell me what's going on.
Well, Victor won't do it, Victor rides a bicycle over there a lot, doesn't he? I thought I heard Victor say that he rides his bicycle.
Victor is the chair of the board. Anything that Victor decides to go and check is fine. This is a committee for the West Harlem Piers. We are required to know what's going on there. And to help to tell Victor, if Victor goes fine, if he don't go fine, then he should be able to rely on what we're saying because we know what we're talking about.
Okay.
That's why I asked you, Joyce, had you been there? The fact that we representing something that you never seen, you really can't feel what's happening there. And then somebody called me on the phone to tell me there's a brand new big boat coming there.
I'll go there
Where's the
on the
funding for that?
24th of June. I'll be able to go
Well,
there. And by that time, I would have finished my festival.
let me know when you can go and I will go with you,
Okay,
so that we are both understanding what we're talking about.
all right.
Cause I haven't seen this thing, but that'll be the second vote, and they're supposed to pay.
I'm sorry, you guys having a meeting? I was just wondering on the neighborhood, I see this, I'm like, oh, there's a community here, and I deal a lot with community 10. And
Oh,
I wanna set an appointment with you guys.
well, this is community board now.
Yeah,
We want to bring
I'm
this-
10, and
Yeah.
so I do a lot of, I have a project at number 10, I would like to set an appointment with you guys, if it's okay.
All right, come
What's your
in,
project
come in.
about?
Oh, revitalize our community. I've been here 50 years of my life, and
Wow.
I'm an advocate for our community, and actually I have a complaint right now. The 133rd, that building with the prison thing, I would like that removed, that's not standard.
What prison?
Oh, you go 133rd in Amsterdam Avenue, they got gate up there, the wire, I'm like, you come into my neighborhood, you know, respect my neighborhood. Is,
Oh,
that's
that's where they're building the housing.
yeah, no, there's a 133rd Amsterdam, 1471. You got the wire up there like it's a prison.
Wait,
Our
wait,
neighborhood,
wait.
New building?
yeah.
Wait,
1471,
Oh, it's not something under construction.
no, fully done,
1471 is on the other side of the street from the construction. 'Cause-
Correct.
Oh, all right,
you
I
have
know I'm
wire up
there.
there, light up there,
All
like
right, so
we're in Rikers
that-
Island.
That's a privately owned building. correct?
Actually, yeah, but it doesn't matter, you can't look at that.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's a privately owned building. Do you know or how we contact the owners of the building?
Oh, I'll get it back for you.
Very good. Do take care of that, we'll get that.
How do I get in touch with you guys? Sorry about my
This
project.
is the
Oh,
economic,
this is absurd. I want this. I want this, no, you can't come to our neighborhood and put that up there. I agree. You,
I don't know, it's their building.
I'll get your business card.
please.
That sounds
thank
great.
you.
Thank you,
man. I'm gonna
Madison.
give him my,
Thank you.
give him that.
Thank you. I want to see you guys.
Now, I live in Manhattanville housing. And I was there when they only had 2 buildings. I've been there 60-something years. So when I speak, I don't speak from what I heard. I speak from what I know. You get me the proper information and I will check it for you. And let me know how to reach you.
Oh, you are, I've been here, you probably know my grandma, she's 1470, I'm from Haiti,
What's her name?
Edouard Lomil, you know.
Maybe if I see her.
Oh, yeah, no, she passed away at 103.
Oh, okay.
And she was the first tenant there, 1470, 1467.
Mhm.
Then the whole building was the whole family. If you could look us up, we the whole block. I've been there, I went to 25, 161,
Okay.
so, but
I was the 4th tenant in 3250 Broadway when they only had 2 buildings. And all of the Irish people still live where your grandmother is.
You
Oh,
remember
I
the
say,
Seagull?
that's back
I
in the day.
I went to school with the Seagulls, still yelling in my head. But I would definitely wanna be involved with you guys, definitely.
Did you know Adam played job?
I'm so happy.
Not personally, but I know who he was, I was there for him.
Oh, you got the card now.
Should I email you and
Yes.
I'll show you my project, it's currently now being over.
All right, that's cool.
Madison, he has your card or mine? Is your card?
Mine.
Email her and put in it, tell Miss Dunn, DUNN.
Always. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
After goal is not bad.
I don't have to tell you,
Bye.
this is our neighborhood.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
Really?
Yeah.
Warm it up in a pot.
But like I was
Does
here.
anybody know how to fix career beef?
Cook. Who?
You cook it yourself.
Know how to
Maybe I
make
should-
West
maybe I
Indian
should-
chicken.
Maybe I should give it because it has to be. Anyway, let's go.
And they had the special spice, right? You got the bulgogi?
Yeah. All right, in the absence
So
of
you're
any,
requesting the echo, the $1,500 for next year's budget. And the comptroller should, what the comptroller should request, what?
To give us a comprehensive audit of
Audit
all funds from Columbia University,
Audit, they
the New York City Parks Department, and where the money went.
should request audit of
I wanna.
dedicated.
A multi-year audit, I'm sorry.
Dedicated funds,
Oh, okay.
period. I don't care, from 1 year to now, I want all of it, not 1 year. You
Right,
know what I'm saying, dedicated funds,
Okay.
dedicated.
okay.
Quick
Give
note,
him the,
EI is the project for the neighborhood, Bike Cafe, BICK.US. Bike, I submitted it in, it's on the web now, put up to view, bikecafe.us. That's the project I submitted to Sam and all of them, please, bikecafe.us. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Oh, it's online now. I put it on the web.
Oh, that's tomorrow night.
Okay,
okay, so, yeah, it's done,
yeah, well, we're speaking, David.
just asking.
No, I'm wondering, when are we gonna go to walk down together, next week sometime, when are they? If they were to,
After the festival,
okay, your festival is what, cause I didn't get
22nd.
flyers up yet, I happen to put up.
22nd, and I need to, as you can see, I'm still trying to recover from Saturday. So I'm gonna need like a week after that,
I know,
you know,
believe me, I know.
that's why I told you that tomorrow I can't walk too much, cause I was walking too much on Saturday, and I'm still trying.
Well, hello, did you meet my boyfriend here?
Maybe I should go get one.
If you don't let me walk for so far, it's like I gotta sit, I know where every bus stop is. I know where I go to walk the dogs, I know where every bus stop is.
Oh my God, I was stunned that she came. Lori, she's the Commissioner of Department of Cultural Affairs.
Okay,
Laurie Campbell?
commissioner for the Department of
Cultural affairs.
Cultural
Okay,
Affairs.
yeah.
She came where?
Okay,
She was-
to my festival on Saturday.
Oh,
I've
lovely.
known her since the 90s.
And her son had such a ball, he wouldn't be,
Ah,
well,
good.
it's time to go, he said,
Good.
no, he just ran to all the
Good.
different places, he was
Good.
playing with this, he did the face painting, he went to the
Good.
music museum, and he just.
Beautiful.
Because you have an event coming up, right? The same with the family, yeah, okay, that's. what
Mary,
I'm
I'll send it to you, please send it out, please, cause Victor, I've invited Victor to come and speak. You know, we have all these commissioners coming, I want him to be part of that commissioner crowd, you know.
Are we setting up, is the board nine setting up
board
a
nine
table?
should set
Are
up
we
a
supposed to set
table.
up a table for that?
What day is that?
22nd.
On a weekend?
Yeah, for Saturday,
Okay, 22nd.
yeah.
Okay.
Board 10 set up a table, the last one.
Oh,
Board
Board
10,
10, really board 10, so
Yeah.
nine, and
They
this
set up a
event is
table.
in nine needs to take.
exactly.
All
They
right.
were there with their board 10 thing and they were telling people and all that, cause that was
Nine.
board 10.
Nine definitely
For
needs to take.
cupcakes.
okay, that's not bad.
Come on, I'll feed you.
Because like. How people can leave, they can't leave back.
Oh, wow,
So it's like, let me give on.
just you and, you could go do it.
Yeah,
Who's gonna leave the basket?
I feel, he's solely like for limited.
Oh, wow.
And so it would be me, so I just have to like,
I was,
you know,
okay, wait,
figure out all that stuff.
they can't get you any temporary,
No. I wouldn't even want that. They'd be like,
oh,
no.
you wanna work hard, okay, work 7 days a week, I ain't got nothing to do.
All right,
Yeah,
then,
no,
I-
I know that's what you wanna do.
Well, it don't matter because we don't have a quorum, we just adjourn.
Yeah, yeah.
This is 8:30.
In fact, we did get a lot done on this concept.
All things
Yeah.
considered. Yes.
At the top of that.
Okay, yes.
Well,
yes.
if you watch, I'm very, I left, do not
I've
joke.
done for a
I
long
want
time
it
as
done, I
well,
want it
you
clear.
know, but